Southwest, it's a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put the numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Ay, 16 cars in my front yard. Ay, 30 on my wrist, bullet points of God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin, when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
One of the dudes.
Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Yeah, I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat after this.
Everyone force the line in. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down.
First down, Dallas.
So after a good run by Zeke, another first and 10.
27.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Pull it together. 24 is the mic. Here we go, 47. 26.
Throwing on second and 8. Prescott. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a third and 8.
Watch the eye.
Prescott from the gun. He finds his man. It's Austin. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35.
23 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Jim, show it.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Under 10. 66. Slam. Whip. whip. We're going to 54 right here. Go, get out there. 26.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And it's third down. Here comes the 7th play in this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Cooper's got it. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Gun. Here we go, 47. Under. 26.
A first down carry by Elliott. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down.
46. 6 guys. Work. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard there to make the grab. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Jump out! You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
With the score, Cowboys 7.
Mike. We 18. Inside. Here we go. Check. 55 to Mike. Check. 55 to Mike. Hey, Foxtrot. Put me in.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Smith. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Box it. Check right.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, let's get there. Check 24.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. The second down carry for Irvin. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
319. How you getting the headache? How you Jeff. 40. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Check. 43. Too little, Cupcake. 43 is the mic. Let's go, D.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
He'll let it fly for Austin. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Go. Get out there. 26.
Prescott off play action. Looking deep in the direction. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Play action now. Prescott. He'll let it fly for Austin. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
47. 24 is the mic. 26.
On play action, Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Now Prescott on 4th down. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
And a Cowboy first down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And Forbath will put this one through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically what they're doing.
And Rodgers is going to go down.
Bro, that's some bull, bro. Like, how's he getting that pressure, bro?
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
Check motion. Over here.
Here's Jones. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Hey, you block over here. 58. Coming this way. Here we go. Plant. Check.
Again, it's Jones. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Back north. 43 is the mic. Hey, Zoo. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check. 43. Man, I got you.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28.
Silver. Shift. Watch the shift.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Hey, I-7. Shift. Watching you 5.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
I don't know why.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot,
third and one,
you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On third and short, Irvin. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Pilot, 64, reach. 26.
Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
Hey, exit.
Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 19 yards away. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Oh, my mate's on the kick.
Go, let's go.
Yeah. Good daddy. Not daddy.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way.
There he goes, Amari Cooper. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 75 yards. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. Forbath, the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
18. Get 300. Get 300. Buzz.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Robert Quinn picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Rodgers now throwing on 3rd and long. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Now Austin. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Gonna take a shot for Gallup.
He caught that.
Complete.
He caught that.
And he'll have it
He
past
caught that. Oh my God, bro.
Before being taken down. Give him 30
Oh my God,
there.
bro.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott.
He caught that, bro. They crabbing, bro.
About 2 yards
They crabbing, bro.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's make these babies cry right now.
3 points separating these two sides
He
with
caught
2 minutes
that,
left to go in the
bro.
4th.
They crabbing, bro. They crabbing, bro. Like, what?
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes us forward for about 6. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. Well, they hit
But
him
that
in the
nigga caught
backfield,
some
and he
crazy
will not
shit on
escape.
2nd and 15.
And that is not going to get it done. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop him with 27 seconds showing on the clock. And Forbath will put this one through, and they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I mean, I play with Seattle playbook.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and
got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Inside. Hey, orbit.
He's back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown! And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds.
Well, that's the one they had to have. I told you. Where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory. And it's no good. He missed it. The game remains tied. Oh, boy. Fitting for what's crap, bro. Game where all my God! Away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And we have free football. Overtime. Here we go, my friend. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, pick it up, D. Smooth.
First throw of overtime for Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. When you're trying to win a game in overtime, I don't know that there's too many more in the history of the game you want under center than Aaron Rodgers.
Well, I think a lot of it's because he can beat you so many different ways. Right? He can beat you with the big shot downfield. Heck, if you need a Hail Mary, no one throws it better than Aaron Rodgers. But just when you think you've got him corralled in, when you've got pressure on him, he uses his legs to escape and create another big play, whether he's running it or extending it so a receiver gets open. I think he embraces overtime, and he embraces the spotlight that comes with it.
Rodgers on target to Valdez-Scantling. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Offensively, back-to-back really nice plays. This defense, they've got 2 timeouts, maybe should burn one.
Yeah, when you get back-to-back explosive plays, to me, anything over 10 yards, I don't care if it's a run or a pass, I count it as an explosive play. That sets your defense back on its heels. A timeout here would be a good idea to try and get themselves settled, because we're in OT. This is big time.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Well, good start for him under center here in overtime. Now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now. Someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Super Bowl MVP, Malcolm Smith. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Here we go, 47. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check, crunch, crunch.
Now what can Prescott do in the OT? Flush to his right. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Here we go. Go right in. Tackle. Watch that in. Watch that. We're going to 53. Out. 26.
On first down, Elliott. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Here comes the ball.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. The first down run for Elliott will net him about 5 yards. It's 2nd down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. They go to Elliott again. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game, and I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Well, right now, every little bit of yardage helps. So they're obviously well within his range. It's just about keeping the football and getting in the right spot.
Know your kicker. Get, as you mentioned, get it to the right spot, the place that he wants to kick it from. And if you do decide to throw the football, it either goes to your team or no